In this video, I'm going to give you an overview of what the 8 Rubiety steps actually are, so then you can start learning how to solve the cube the real way and not the cheater way of taking it apart and putting it back together that I've already taught you. So hopefully you've already watched the previous video so you know the 2 grand secrets of cube solving. If you haven't, then please follow the link in the description and make sure you watch those, or a lot of the stuff I say won't make any sense. Alright, so the Rubiety method is a layer-based method, and what that means is that the first thing you do is you solve it at a layer at a time, and that's what the 8 steps are gonna let you do. So first, you're gonna get it so that everything in the top layer, I usually treat white as the top, is solved like this, and then you get the 4 edge pieces in the middle to be solved. So then it will be like this. It'll be 2/3 solved. And then finally, you're going to solve the last layer. And while I'm doing this overview, don't worry too much about what I'm actually doing, because I'm going to be doing this really quickly. During the actual lessons, each step will have its own lesson, and during those lessons, there'll be a ton of hand-holding. You won't have to figure anything out on your own. It'll be really easy. But for now, I'm just going to give you a big picture so that you know what to look forward to. Alright, so the first step in the Rubiety method is you're going to form what's called the cross, which is you're going to get all of the edge pieces in the top layer to be in the right place, and I'll show you what I mean. Alright, so right now we have a cross. You can see we have white and blue, white and red, and it's not enough that they're a cross on the top, they also have to be actually in the right place. So for example, this would be wrong, because we have red over here and green over here. So, again, don't worry about exactly how I'm doing this. Alright, so once we've formed the cross and we've got all 4 edge pieces in the right place, you're going to get the corners in the right place. And, okay, kid comes down, parents pick them up. Child lives here, runs away, gets in the car, goes home. Okay, now you can see the entire first layer is correctly solved right now. And then, so that's steps 1 and 2. Step 3 is you're going to get 3 of the 4 middle layer edge pieces. So there's 4 edge pieces. 3 of them you can solve the same way. The 4th requires something special. So I'm going to get the 3 edge pieces solved. So there's 1. There's 2. Okay, I've got 2 more to go. Okay, and here's the 3rd one. Okay, see, now you can see this edge is not correctly solved yet, but the other 3, 1, 2, 3 are correctly solved. And then the last edge piece requires something a little special called the big brother, little brother sequence. So you've got little brother runs away from the evil step-parents come down, little brother comes back, big brother meets up with little brother, and they go home together. This story will make sense eventually, once I actually teach it. Alright, so now we have the top 2 layers solved, like that. And that was steps 1 through 4. So step 1, we got the edge pieces, top layer edge pieces. Step 2 is we got the top layer corner pieces. Step 3 was we got the first 3 middle layer edge pieces. And step 4 was we got that last edge piece in place using a special sequence. Alright, so then the last 4 steps are all dealing with the last layer. In this case, yellow. Alright, so the first thing we have to do, the 4 steps in the last layer are you get the corners in the right place, then you get the corners oriented so that they're facing the right direction, then you get the edges in the right place, and then you get the edges oriented so they're facing the right direction. Okay, so I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so right now, this corner's in the right place, this corner's in the right place, but these 2 need to be switched. See, this one's green and red, it belongs over here, and vice versa. So I have a sequence that switches corners. Alright, now all the corners are in the right place. You can see that. Alright, but they're not all facing the right direction. See, you have this one's facing the right direction, the other three aren't. And so then I get those facing the right direction. And again, I'll teach you exactly how to do that, don't worry about it for now. Alright, we're almost finished. And you can see some of these edges are not in the right place. So this edge is in the right place, but these other three are not. So there's a step that you do for fixing those edges. Details to come. And alright, now the edges are all in the right place. And the only thing left to fix is that these two edges here are flipped. So we want to take them and flip them so that the yellow is on top. Okay, and then there's a special sequence that accomplishes that. And there you have it. It is solved. And again, don't worry if none of that made sense to you, because this was just an overview. Now that you've watched the overview, you can get started watching the actual lesson videos, and you'll learn how to do what I just showed you step by step. Alright, see you in the next video. Bye-bye.